these are all the proxies that I've scraped automatically. I made a bash script that runs automatically and scrapes all these proxies. So here are no duplicates, and you're gonna have the ability to do the same with this script. So, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back, Business Engineer here with some more awesome scripts. So, as you know it, web scraping may be a dirty job. You may get your IP banned, so that's why today we're gonna be looking at this website and scraping ourselves all these proxies. So, all of them don't work. We're gonna go test them out and save it into a text file. So the next time our scrapers actually can use them. So I actually wrote the code. I'm just gonna go over it. So basic setup, very basic. Here we define the path to the IPs and the port. If you never used scraping before, I'm gonna just briefly go over it. Here I'm targeting the parent element, which has ID of list. Next I'm giving a div HTML tag. If I'm not specifying any ID or class, then that means this is the first child of this parent. So as we move on, we go inside of the table and we are inside of the TR element. And simply next we extract IP from this path, which is the first child of TR tag. This is the second child. This is one of the ways how you can actually go through elements that have identical name, ID or a class name. If the country plays a big role to you, technically you can just do this, which is country code, and this should be like the third element. If I'm not mistaken, of course. Let's find out and see. So yeah, this is the third element. The country name itself is fourth. So you just do that, and in your items.py you will have an additional field of country CC basically. But since I don't need that, I'm not gonna go with it. So as we have our item yielded, we go to pipelines. So in order to enable the use of this pipeline in the settings, we have to define item pipeline variable and assign it as a dictionary. So yeah. So here, I don't need this. I've actually gave a class variable, it's a list. So it actually does this first, so I'm gonna go over it. Here we take the item that was yielded from our spider and we do a try catch block. Here I'm assigning IP and port to this variable, then I'm making it a dictionary, printing out that the proxy is being checked, and then we make a request to Google using our proxy and a timeout of 10. If the request is 200, we close it, we return the proxy. Else we return false. If we got an exception, we print the exception and return false. So here we get the proxy, here we check if it ain't false. Then what we do is we give it a HTTPS, we make the proxy a string, we split the single quote characters that are there, and we take the second last element from it and append a new line. And we append this proxy to our list and print out that we appended the proxy and we returned the item. So yeah, that's the basic functionality. So the main part is, when the spider is closed, we do the following. We open up already existing file. So we open it, we convert it to a list. Then we create a new list. We make it a set and we chain our already existing proxies with the new proxies that we got. Then we remove the file and we create a new file, and we just write everything that's inside of this new list onto our file and we close it. If you don't have any proxies or anything similar, you can basically create this text file in the desired path, leave it empty, and that will basically do it. Otherwise you will get an exception that file was not found. So that's basically it. I'm gonna show you some output that I actually got before I was doing some tests. So let me go up to the beginning. So here I started the spider, and basically here it goes. So we started a new HTTPS connection. Here we got an exception, proxy error. This simply yields out the proxy item, which is unnecessary, of course. So it heals out, it tries again. Here we got timeout error, basically nothing happened. And here we're checking for a proxy and we appended it. And we're displaying the list count that we got. And that's the basically whole process. It tests out a proxy. If it works, it appends it. If not, it moves along. So here the list count is 2, and in the end you don't really get much output beside that the spider finished. Our current number of proxies inside of the list is 14. So basically we found 14 proxies that are working. And I'm gonna show you. So these are all the proxies that I've scraped automatically. I made a bash script that runs automatically and scrapes all these proxies. So here are no duplicates, and you're gonna have the ability to do the same with this script. So this script basically works. There's nothing complicated about it. And there's this final part. I'm gonna actually deactivate. There's a Chrome tab on Linux. If you're using some other OS, then you have to figure it out yourself how to do it. Basically what Chrome tab allows you, you specify the period of time when you want your script to run. So this is, as you see, minutes, hours. This is, I have no idea, I don't remember what these are. Basically what this is saying, run the script every 30 minutes. And this is the location of this bash script. So we're gonna actually copy it. And I'm gonna show you what it does. So basically activates your virtual environment, CDs into that directory. Here we use the path variable to assign the path to it. We export it and we run our spider. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. You have a fantastic scripting tool to use. The code will be up on GitHub. Like, subscribe, comment, if you can contribute to this project. I would really appreciate it. So, see you till next time.